So, I often get asked, what's the cost of actually starting a wedding planning business? And I'll be honest, depending on where you're located, this answer varies significantly. And I'll be also very, very transparent. You can start a wedding planning business for $0. You could just up tomorrow and say, my business is up and running, I'm accepting clients. It does not need to be complicated. But what I'm going to look at today is if you're actually going to start with a couple of the foundational things in place, what's the true cost of that? And what would you need realistically to get started? Hi, I'm Jody Ann Rowe, founder of the Event Certificates and EventPlanningTemplates.com, and I work with event planners and wedding planners to help them get more leads into their business. If you're struggling to get leads, listen, stop searching, stop Googling, stop YouTubing, just come on over to www.eventcertificate.com and let's have a conversation and see if I can help you. So I want to break down 8 things that you will definitely need to have if you're starting a business and the cost of each. And believe me, some of it is actually free. So the first thing you want to have is if you're registering your business name, there's going to be a cost to that. So if you're registering, depending on where you're located, this will probably cost you anywhere between $50 to $100. However, this is a one-time fee, and depending on your location, your registration might not need to be renewed until every 5 to 10 years. I find different countries vary because it's different in Canada compared to the US. The next thing you want to get is you actually want to get a website domain and hosting. So if you do have a website or web presence, which I highly recommend, to get a website up, I don't recommend a free website. Yes, you can get some free websites up with very different extensions on top of extensions and places. But if you're really starting this business and you wish to look professional and be taken seriously, I recommend just paying for a website. So to get the domain and hosting will often cost you about $40 per month. And these are all averages. Some will be less depending on the platforms you go with. Some will be more depending on the platforms you go with or the type of package that you choose, right? So we're going average for $40. So right there, your cost right away is now at $140. The next thing you want to do is you want to get your social media accounts in place. You are going to market through social media, which I recommend, right? So you should be marketing through your website, doing a lot of long-term things like blogging, but social media is also another place that you can market. Your social media accounts, they are free. So that cost is going to be $0. So the Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, all of them, TikTok, maybe, they're all free to use. The next thing you want to get is you want to get a business bank account. I recommend the minute you start your business, open a business bank account. Now, in my area, business bank accounts are free. I don't know if it will be the same for you, but I'm going to make the assumption that yes, it is, right? It is free to open an account. It's free to have it there. Now, there are fees associated to certain accounts. There might be fees associated with certain types of transactions, but that's unique to your bank often. But in terms of the account itself, it is free to open the account. The next thing you want to have is you want to have a business contract in place and you want to have certain legal documents. The minute you open your business and you're going to be working with clients, I highly recommend having a contract in place. And I'm going to link a contract template below that you can actually purchase through my shop, eventplanningtemplates.com. And the reason I'm linking this is because if you decide to work with a lawyer, the cost will be a little bit higher. So I'm using the template as the average. Now, a good lawyer specific, meaning it's been reviewed and created by a legal professional contract, will often be about $500 or less, right? So now you are looking at what are we at? $640. So if you're looking at your legal documents and templates, you're averaging about $500. So right there, you should have about $640 ready to start your business. Now, once I talk about documents, whether that's legal documents, I have to touch on the other ones. And those are your process documents. Can you start your business without having a proposal and all of those things in place? Yes. Can you start your business and find them online for free? Yes. Will they be amazing templates? Not all the time. You can find free proposals, you can find free contracts, you can find free business cards. There's so many things you can find free online. And if that's where you want to start, go for it. However, I highly recommend looking ahead and planning and actually just purchasing templates that are properly done. So if you want to purchase templates, so like your proposal, a brochure, other things that you can put together, you can purchase those. And I'm going to link my template shop below where you can actually purchase a ton of startup templates to get your business going right away. You can also create your own for free on Canva. So if you do have good design skills and you know you can put something together yourself that will look amazing, go ahead and do that. You can sign up for Canva, and I'm going to link Canva below, which is a web-based design program, and you can design a lot of this yourself for free. The Canva offers a free account that has a ton of features that you can pretty much do everything in, right? You do not need a pro account. The other thing you need is you do need a logo and some branding materials. Now, I was going to say business cards, but I'll be honest, in this day and age, business cards aren't mandatory, they aren't required, but you can still have them done and designed. Now, in terms of having your business card, logo, your branding materials, I would say all of that averages about $100. And this is because you can create it yourself on Canva for free, or if you want to get it designed by someone, which I recommend, you can go on a platform like Fiverr or 99 Designs, and I'm going to link both below, and get that done for you, right? So you can get someone to create a logo for you on Fiverr for literally $5. So there's no reason why you should delay. You can get them to do a logo, business cards, maybe you want a social media card, maybe you want like a full brand kit so you have all your colors and everything ready to go on hand. Whatever it is, I suggest getting those starter templates in place the minute you have your business up and running, right? It's just good to have so that you're not trying to create in the moment when you're working with clients and when you're getting busy, or you're not trying to create a proposal at the time when you need to send it to a client, because that's just going to delay your process significantly. The other thing you want to look into is a CRM. Do you need a CRM? No, you do not, right? To start up your business, you do not need a CRM. Do I recommend having one? Yes. Once you start bringing clients in, it is so good to have a system that helps you to just process all of that very easily. So you can set up your clients through there. You have a way where you can communicate with your clients through a specific portal. You can leave documents for them. It's all in one place. You can share checklists with them, right? You can send them proposal, invoices. You can send them payment reminders. All of that can be done through your CRM. Now, there's a couple of them that you can use. You can use Honeybook, you can use Planner, Dubsado, a ton of them. I recommend Honeybook because Honeybook has a certain level of the platforms already done for you. So the amount of customization you need to do is minimal. So I recommend it. Planner is also really good. The customization is a little different in Planner. So what I will often recommend, I'll say to my planners, sign up for both. They both have a free trial and I'm linking them below. Go through both and see which one you like and then make a decision. Now, in terms of Honeybook runs about $9 per month for their basic starter package, which works out to be about, I'm going to say $108 per year. So in total, if you're supposed to start with all your foundational stuff in place, so you have a contract, you've registered your business name, you have your templates, maybe you signed up for a CRM, you need about $950 in total startup funding. So that's the cost of starting a wedding planning business, and I look mainly on the business operation side. Now, why didn't I touch on supplies? Here's the thing, and I said this in previous videos, I don't recommend buying and stacking a ton of supplies before you've booked a client, because you might do that and then you end up with clients whose tastes are different from the supplies that you've bought, and then now you're in the position where you just need to still go buy again. Now, if you're the kind of person who you're really good at creating or at least sourcing supplies that are fairly neutral and can be used within a lot of different design and decor themes and ideas, then go ahead and do that, right? I know a ton of planners are also able to do that. So you need to also look on the supply side if you're going to be starting that way. If you're not, like if you're going to wait until you book a client before you purchase supplies, then that's not even something to think about right now. So those are the things that are not included. Those are the things that are included. If you're starting your business on the right foot with all these foundational things in place, you can expect to spend about $950. So it's under $1,000. It's not the most that you need to spend. There are still some items, as I mentioned, that you may cut or you may keep, but it's completely up to you. Now, if you have any questions, I want you to drop your questions below this video and I'll come back and answer them for you. And as I said, I'll link everything I mentioned below the video so that you can check them out again. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.